So maybe you've started your G10 application or you're considering applying to UWC Isaac for G10 and you just need some advice. This is the video for you. My name is Lydia, I'm from Canada, and I'm a grade 11 student at UWC Isaac, Japan. So the structure of the application is as follows, and maybe you already know this. You have your personal information, academic information, short answer questions, long answer questions, additional information, a video assignment, a fee waiver form, parent information, letters of recommendation, financial assistance information, and a profile photo. Now that sounds like a lot, and it is, so I'm gonna walk you through it and help you with each of those sections. But before I get to that, I want to let you know two very important things that the admissions people here are looking for. The first thing they're looking for is a student who will be a good fit to the school. Now what does that actually mean? Because I'm sure you've heard that before. But a good fit means someone that will come to Isaac and will enjoy themselves here. That doesn't mean you have to be super extroverted, have a lot of friends, be in every club, be stellar at academics. But it does mean that you have to be willing to live with other people, to be open to new ideas, be engaged with your community. Now those sound like very general traits, and that's because they are. They're not looking for one kind of person here, they're looking for someone that will just thrive in the community. And that brings me to my second point, which is that they're looking for diversity with respect. So the diversity, obviously they want different backgrounds, different ethnicities, different sexualities, different gender identities, different opinions, but all of that has to come with respect. We have a lot of different opinions on campus, and it's led to some interesting debates and discussions, but it's always done with respect. It's okay if you don't share the same beliefs with other people, but you need to be open to their opinions, and you need to be able to talk to them in a respectful way about why you feel the way you do, and listen to them about why they feel the way they do. So those are the two main things that the admissions people are really looking for in your application. Will you be a good fit for the community, and will you be able to interact with others in a way that contribute something in a respectful way. Now, going into the actual application. The first couple sections are pretty easy. Personal information is your name, your age, all those questions that you should probably know the answer to, and you can treat this as kind of a warm-up. The second part is academic information. Again, pretty simple, but you have to remember, when they ask you about your extracurriculars and your hobbies, make sure they are relevant and meaningful. Don't just say you like eating, don't just say you like sleeping. I know you do, we all do. That's not what's gonna get you into UWC. What you wanna talk about is how you joined the Rainbow Alliance Club at your school, how you love coding, how you love being on the cross-country team and you've been doing it since grade 7. Those things are really, really interesting, and the admissions team wants to hear about those. Talk about what makes you unique, and don't say nothing makes you unique. That's not true. There's something that makes you unique. You have to find that within yourself and talk about it. So the next part is the short answer questions, and those are 500 to 1500 characters. There are 8 of them. In these short answer questions, they're looking for you to show your personality and be creative. They want to get to know you as a person. They don't just want to hear a generic answer that any robot could spit out. They want to hear your take on things, your opinion. If you're really struggling with this, it would help to go to the UWC Facebook page, Instagram, website, and look at some of the activities the students are doing, look at what life is like at UWC Isaac Japan, check YouTube videos. All these kinds of things are really helpful because it gives you a sense of what life is like here, and it can help you answer those questions like how would you fit into Isaac better. The next section is the long answer questions. Now those are 800 to 2000 characters, and there are only 2 of them, and you choose one. With these long answer questions, again, they want to get to know you, they want to see your personality, but they don't just want to see a superficial personality that's always cracking jokes. They want to get to know what you care about, because coming to UWC, you are given so many opportunities to make a difference in the world. It's like, I can't even explain to you how many opportunities you will have here, how many resources you will be given to start a project, to do whatever you want to do. And they want people that come here to have something to say, to have something they want to do. The next section is the additional information. Now that's the section where you really just get to brag. Talk about any achievements you've gotten, any awards you've gotten. Now that doesn't mean you have to have a case full of trophies and medals, just things that you're proud of in your life. It can be as small as you were chosen to do a speech in front of your school. Whatever those are, things that make you stand out and things that make you special, talk about them. And that's gonna look different for everyone, so don't be ashamed if it's not the conventional award. The next part is a video assignment. Now, this video assignment, the most important thing they wanna do is see you. That sounds simple, but it's very important. I had to write it down 3 times and underline it. They want to see you. They don't just want a video of like other things being recorded and your voice over top of it. They want to see your face. They want to hear you talk. They want to see how you talk with your hands or how you smile. Or They want your personality to come through this video because that's how they're gonna be able to picture you on campus and see how you'd fit in with everyone here. I know I'm sounding repetitive because I'm just saying they want a good fit, they want to see your personality, but honestly, that's how simple the application is. All of these different questions are just trying to get to know you as a person. So don't try to be someone you're not just because you think it's gonna impress them. I know you've gotten that advice so much, but it's really important. One of the most important pieces of advice I ever got when applying to UWC was from a YouTube video, and I don't remember which one, but they said, if you belong at a UWC, you will get into the UWC. Now this means genuinely, if you would be a good fit, you're going to get there. Don't worry about if someone else has better marks than you. Don't worry about if your financial state isn't great. Don't worry about any of that. If you're meant to be on that campus, you will be on that campus. And if you don't get into UWC, that probably means you're better suited where you are right now. Trust the application process, trust the application people. They're amazing and they have your best interest at heart. They genuinely want you guys to come on campus. We are so excited to see you all next year. Be yourself, show your personality in the video, and we will see you on campus next year. That'd be a great place to end the video, but I actually have more advice to give, so I can't end it on that cheesy note. The last part with the video is check it before you submit it. That's not like as deep as my last advice, but it's important because you don't want to submit it and then them to look at it and not be able to hear you properly, or the video file just doesn't work, so make sure you check it before you submit it. Moving on, the fee waiver exists. Use it if you need to. I can't give you advice. If your family makes less than $5,000 US a year, you're eligible for a fee waiver, and take advantage of that. They really want anyone to be able to apply to this. So if that is a situation that you're in, take that option. The next section is the parent information section. So I'm gonna direct this advice directly at the parents. Be honest. I know I've said that a million times in this video, but it's especially important here. Be honest. Do not try to make your child look perfect. Nobody is perfect, and the admissions people know that. With this form, they're looking to make sure that Isaac will be a place where your child will thrive. Don't worry about saying, my child gets overwhelmed sometimes, my child has trouble fitting in, my child is introverted. All of that is okay, and all of that exists in people who are on campus. But when your child comes to UWC, they are going to have a house parent, they are going to have an advisor, they are going to have people that need to fill the role of a caretaker when they're here. And they need to have this information so that they can actually support your child. So don't try to make them look like they have no problems, because that's not what they care about. They just honestly want to support them in the best way possible. The next section is the financial assistance form. Now this is very important because you're applying for grade 10. But if you get into grade 10, you're then going to go grade 10, grade 11, grade 12. And this is your only option to ask for financial aid. I repeat, this is your only option to ask for financial aid. So yes, maybe your family, if they can support just the grade 10 year and then not the grade 11 and grade 12 year, apply for financial aid. It's okay to apply for financial aid. I am on a huge scholarship. Most of my housemates are on a huge scholarship. UWC is open to everyone because they can offer huge scholarships. And don't worry about that affecting your application, because what happens is they look at all the grade 10 applications and then they pick, okay, these people would be a good fit. And then they move on and they go up the selection process, and then they're like, these are the people we want on campus. And then they look at the financial requirements. They don't even look at the financial assistance requirements until they've decided whether or not you're coming to Isaac. So if they want you on this campus, you're gonna get on this campus and they will find you a scholarship. So please ask for financial assistance if you need it, because if it turns out you need it in grade 11 or grade 12 and you didn't ask for it in grade 10, you've lost your chance. The next part is the letters of recommendation. Now, these are really, really important because it's a chance to see you from someone else's perspective. So don't just choose your history teacher because you got a good mark in history. They'll see that on your transcript. This section is for someone that knows you really, really well and who thinks that you're a great person to just write about how good of a person you are and tell UWC that. So they want one academic and one personal letter of reference. And for the letters of reference, there's all that classic advice of give them enough time to write it, tell them what UWC is looking for, maybe write them a sheet of the kind of things you want them to talk about, all those good things. But please choose people that actually know you and actually have something to say about you. Don't just choose someone who leads something you're good at, because they're gonna see what you're good at through your achievements section. They want people who can talk about you. Next part is the transcripts. That's grade 7, grade 8, and whatever you have of grade 9, just upload them. You can't change your grades, so don't stress about it. That's my advice. The last part of the application is a profile photo, and this can be any photo. Make sure your face is visible, make sure it's not a group photo because they'll like have to play a guessing game of who you are and they don't want to do that. But yeah, choose a photo that shows your personality, that shows your face. They just want to see what you look like. That's pretty much it. I hope all of those tips were helpful. My biggest piece of advice to you is apply. And if you're watching this video, you're probably already in the process of that or starting the process of that, but finish that process. I can't tell you how many people I know started applying to UWC and just gave up halfway through. Please, please, please apply. Just apply. It is worth it, I promise you. Finish your application, best of luck, and I can't wait to see you in the fall.